everybody. Welcome back to Bookshelf Bites Summer Reading Edition, where we're bringing you recipes every week with ingredients we hope you already have at home. Today's recipe is a super fun one. It is Nancy's famous granola bars. So Nancy, as you all know, works here at the library. She does a ton of beautiful decorating and she helps a lot with programming and all that good stuff. And if you've ever eaten anything here at the library, it's probably Nancy who made it during a program or something like that. So her famous granola bars, super easy to make, and I'll tell you the secret at the very end. So these are the things you're going to need. Peanut butter. Now, if you do have a peanut allergy or you prefer a different type of like nut butter sort of substitute, this will work with that as well. So go ahead and use, if you don't have peanut butter and you want to use almond butter or sunflower nut butter or anything like that, go for it. You also need quick oats. And anything else that you want to add in, and honey. So when I talk about adding in, like, what do you like in your granola bars? I usually add, this is a little bit of chocolate granola that has some chocolate chunks to it. I have some mini M&Ms that I like to put in. Sometimes I'll do chocolate chips. Can you tell a theme here? I like chocolate. So you'll need 3 cups of stuff to put inside your granola bars. So if it's just all quick oats, that's fine. If you want to do a little bit of quick oats and some granola and some other things, as long as it adds up to 3 cups, you're going to be fine. So we have our peanut butter, we have our honey, we have our stuff to go inside our granola bars, and we have a pan to put them in. Let's go wash our hands and get started. Okay, step number 1. Get a spatula. Okay, so for real step number 1, now that I have my spatula, is I need 1 cup of peanut butter. So I'm going to use my spatula to peel out a cup of peanut butter and measure it in my 1 cup measuring cup. So I'm trying to get the sides here pretty good because this is the last of this peanut butter container. Never fear, I have another one here. Just gonna try to use up the last of everything here. All right, and then I have a new container of peanut butter that I'll go ahead and get some out from. You might have a measuring cup at home that's easier than what I'm doing. Use that. Okay, so I have a cup of peanut butter, and I'm going to put that cup of peanut butter into a large microwave safe bowl because we're going to have to heat this up just a little bit. And then we're going to have to mix as soon as our peanut butter is out of the microwave. So you want it to be big enough that it can hold everything for you, so you don't mess up a lot of different dishes. The next thing we need to do is 1/2 cup of honey. Now, if you like agave nectar, maple syrup, corn syrup, any of those things should work. I choose honey because I just like the way that it tastes a little bit better. And my honey is having a little bit of a problem. Oh, there it comes. So 1/2 cup of honey. We're going to try to help it out here. Honey is nice and sticky, so sometimes when it gets hot, it should go a little bit faster when it's hot, but it looks like some of my honey crystallized while it was being stored. So I'll just go ahead and open up my new honey so it goes a little bit faster. Okay, now I've got my half cup of honey. And I'm gonna pour it into my peanut butter. I'm also gonna use my scoop because a lot of my honey wants to try and stay in my scoop, but I really want it to end up in my granola bars. So we're gonna try to get some of that honey out of there. Okay, so now comes the hardest part of this whole recipe, and that is heating it up. In your microwave safe dish, you've got your peanut butter, you've got your honey. It needs about 30 seconds in the microwave so that you can stir it all together. So I'm gonna start with 30 seconds. It may take a little bit longer if something's colder or it's kind of a weird day, but start with 30 seconds. While that's heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and pour out. This is a 2-cup measure, so I'm gonna start with 2 cups of quick oats, which uses up almost all of them. And then I'm gonna get everything else opened so that I can measure and pour a little bit more easily and quickly when my peanut butter and honey is ready. So there's my M&Ms and my chocolate granola. Okay, so be careful when you pull this out. Your pan might be a little bit, or your bowl might be a little bit warmer. May not be. And stir. If your honey mixes together with your peanut butter into a cohesive sort of substance, it's ready to go. You don't want to overcook your peanut butter mixture. So this is actually stirring together quite nicely. I can't see where my honey is versus my peanut butter, so I'm ready to go. I'm going to pour in my 2 cups of quick oats, and now I'm going to real fast measure out some granola. Actually, that uses that up. I'm going to add in some M&Ms for another cup, because remember, 2 cups of quick oats and then another cup of everything else makes 3 cups, and that's exactly what I needed. So now I just stir all this together, making sure that everything gets put together with the peanut butter and honey mixture. So this might take a little bit of arm strength. This might be a good spot where a big might be able to help you if you're a little person. And this actually reminds me a little bit of Monster cookie dough, so I'm calling these my Monster cookie granola bars. Okay, so now everything is all mixed together, and I'm gonna pour or plop this into my dish and spread it out. Once this starts cooperating with me, I think. Okay, so here's my mixture, and I'm just gonna kind of push it around till I have my whole thing sort of covered. There's some stuff left on my spatula. I'm going to try and get that off and blend it in. And then I'm going to pat it down so that everything kind of sticks together. Okay. So this is what mine looks like. It's kind of smushed in there pretty nicely. And here's the secret. You put it in the refrigerator and you keep it in the refrigerator. When it's refrigerated, it will come out in a nice bar form and you can take it and eat it. If it gets warm or something like that, it's going to be super duper sticky for you. So put it in the refrigerator at least for an hour or so before you try them. And store them in the refrigerator as well. So we hope that you enjoy Nancy's famous granola bars. Let us know what your favorite granola bar mix-ins are or what combinations you've tried, and we'll see you next time on Bookshelf Bites. Bye everybody.